Greetings, YouTube. I was having a conversation the other day with someone online. The topic of friendship came up. I asked the person if they considered me their friend. Now, I considered them my friend, but I wasn't going to pursue a relationship that I wasn't sure existed. They confirmed that they did. That was kind of pleasant. But it got me thinking, how do we define the differences, if there are any, between online friendships and real-world friendships? Do you see a difference? Now, I only have a few friends from my childhood still around, 3 of them. One I contact occasionally on email, but I haven't physically seen the guy in a decade. I have another friend, he lives down in Maryland. I see him about once a year, but that's it. And when his mother finally passes, I don't think I'm going to see him that often because he'll have no reason to come back to New Hampshire. And the last is a friend of mine that lives in Maine, and I see him 3 times a year maybe. And we are in fairly constant contact. Not every week, but every other week or so. I've had 3 people in the past, 20 years that I considered my best male friends. One moved to Colorado, and while he was my best man at my first wedding, we grew apart and we have no contact at all with each other any longer. My second one, he was my best man at my second wedding. He left his wife, moved in with his girlfriend, and pretty much jettisoned everybody that existed in his life prior to that point. So don't see him either. And the last, he moved to New York, and I haven't really seen him a whole lot since then. We do occasionally contact each other over the internet. But other than that, I don't really have any best friends, male friends out here in the real world. I actually don't know a whole lot of males that I hang around with outside of work. Most of the people I know are my wife and her friends, and the few friends I have out here are almost all women. I have always preferred the company of women to men, frankly. But I have quite a few people I know online, most of which I've met either through YouTube or through gaming message boards of some variety, or a news group. And I've made some really solid contacts. People that I've exchanged gifts with, people that I am in constant contact with, both through email, through YouTube videos, and just a level of immersion and connection that I don't have out here in the real world a great deal. Frankly, I spend during the weekdays, I spend most of my contact with the world through the computer. I do videos, I respond to videos, I interact with people online, because during the week, I either work, I'm online, I'm sleeping, or that's it. That's what I do. I don't see my wife a whole lot during the week, maybe a half hour here or there. So that's which is pleasant, but it doesn't take up all the time I'm awake. So I entertain myself online. Sometimes if I'm exercising, I'm reading or listening to music. So, no interaction there either. So, I'm wondering, do you think there's a difference between relationships you've established on the internet versus relationships that you've established in the real world? Are they completely separate? Is there an overlap? Do you have a different hierarchy for those relationships? Do you have more friends in the real world or online? I want to know.